over here. Bobby Valentino. You back, son? Hey, yo, Tim, drop the beat for me. Hey, slide over here and talk to the boy. What are you drinking? I'ma buy the bar. I was just thinking of seeing you tomorrow. Waking up with no panties, no bra. I ain't being nasty, I'm just being for real. Let me take off my belt and give you the whip appeal. Yeah.
I love that shit. What's goody good? Aquarius, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and then Capricorn special. Now, Saturn went into his pre-shadow February 3rd, and he started spinning backwards May 11th. He'll be spinning backwards until September 29th, at which point he will be in his post-shadow up until January 3rd of 2021. It's really not funny, but if you've been paying attention to the energy and the way everything has been going on and shit that's going on around you, probably falling apart, then you've probably seen Saturn, especially anything having to do with karma, doing shit the right way, shit like that. I mean, Saturn, yo. And now he's back in Capricorn now too. Ooh. So, for those of you who already had your Saturn return, if your Saturn is in Capricorn, you're probably gonna have to go over shit again that you've already been through. It's just the way it goes, y'all. So, with that being said, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman, Mars if you're a man. You should definitely also check out your Saturn sign, because this is his party. These messages could also be for people around you, and they can definitely be the energies around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. And that's pretty much that, y'all. We're going to jump right into your spread. It's a 5-card spread. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. And that's pretty much that. I just need to share this live link with my Instagram page. If you are on Instagram, go ahead and give a sister a follow at JoyKimberlyTheBridge. BRB.
Eyes on hazy, eyes on maybe all the ape is bathing. Ride with a
Hey,
gangster,
mama.
be high weather be precious like your face so heavenly. I'm thanking God like I better be. You know I'm very street, and if we get caught, you can be my accessory. Access to the condo in Miami, have breakfast on the floor, butt naked we tanning. But I'm too tough to tan. Mama call you man, wanna spark while I can. You know, now you got my eyes following the places you go. I'm caught up in your vibe.
Okay, really quick, we're adults and we curse here. If that's gonna bother you, fuck out. Thank you to those of you who have been donating to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you would like to donate again, the link is below, and if not, no pressure. If you have not donated but you've been thinking about it, again, hit that link below, and again, if not, y'all, no fucking pressure. Okay, so you had 2 wild cards pop out, Aquarius. The Fool card and the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups came out sideways. So, you afraid to take the leap? Are you foolishly taking the leap? Are you thinking about taking the fucking leap? For those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, you know, my brother is an Aquarius. That motherfucker. I dubbed him half man, half molasses. I did it for a reason, because he's slow as fuck. No kids. He's been with his girl now a couple years, but he's fucking slow. And so, this kind of makes me feel like this kind of makes me feel like him. Like, alright, I got all these plans and ideas, and I'm going to take the leap. But, let me think about it first. It's either that, or, excuse me, some of you are tired of the same old shit and ready for something different. The universe also could be showing you via Saturn that it's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to stop thinking about it and just get the bitch done. For some of you, it could be a wedding. Some of you could already be engaged, and you haven't actually set a date yet, though. Set the fucking date. Some of you could be toying with the idea of getting married, and just like you doing too much, yo. Like, you thinking too fucking much. What are you thinking about? Get it done. You want to do it. The Fool card alone says you want to do it. You just, what about this and what about that? Think. Stop thinking and just do it. Nike, bro. Just fucking do it. Just saying. For some of you too, you may be caught up on taking this leap, or you may have taken the leap because you were so caught up in some type of rut, if you will. And so the universe is like, oh, you tired of that rut? Oh, your feet hurt. You got calluses and shit now? Because you walking the same old route, same old way. Just saying. And so the universe says, okay, well, if that's really what you want to do, here it is. And so for some of you, Saturn could be helping you change some of your patterns, especially when it comes to thinking, or putting new things into play, or whatever this new beginning is. It's a big one. It feels like a big ass leap. Now, bottom of the deck is the King of Swords reverse. We are using the Egyptian Tarot. I conferred with my guides for a couple of days about the deck that we would be using for y'all for all 12 signs for this spread. We felt like this deck is pretty straightforward. Sometimes it's a little cutthroat. Just it's what it is. So, we're using the Egyptian Tarot spread. We'll clarify as guided to. That's pretty much that. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords reverse. Some of you are not talking about something, or you're probably not thinking rationally. King of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups, totally irrational thoughts. This is irrational. And with the Six of Swords reverse, you may not even be able to get past that way of thinking, which takes us back to your wild cards. The universe is like, yo, what are you doing? We got all this new shit over here for you. You over there sitting around thinking about that other shit that happened way back when. Like, it doesn't matter at this point. And I feel like you know that, Aquarius. But human nature, right? Especially with Mercury being retrograde, like it makes you think about shit, or fantasize, or again, broad. This is broading. That's what the fuck this is. And again, it's with the Seven of Cups here. It's irrational. Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Lovers reversed, and then the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so you broke something down, and then you made a decision to attempt to rebuild it. Okay. Was that in your best interest? Or not? Were you being honest with yourself about it? Or not? What made that decision? Who made that decision? I hope it wasn't this guy, because he's not thinking clearly. With the Strength card and the King of Wands, you are definitely doing what you can to take initiative and take action and be strong and all of these action fire verb words. Like, you're trying to do all of these things, but did you allow yourself to heal first? Did you learn anything? Or not? When the universe is talking, are you listening? Some of you aren't, and you need to be, again, especially with this. Some of you too, the universe is speaking to you through this Seven of Cups, and you're like, no, it can't be that. It can't be. It just can't be. It's got to be this way. It's got to be this. It's got to be this way. No, and fucking no. First of all, this is a cup. Seven of Cups is all about visions. It's not just about fantasies and imagination and shit like that. This is also visions. And so if you're getting these and trying to look at it practically, you're gonna miss everything. Just saying. Tap in, Aquarius. It's not like you can't. Your first card placement is you and your environment right now. Two of Cups. It's good shit. I heard partnership, I heard friendship, I heard business partnership, and something else. What's going on here, though? Even though this is the Two of Cups and it's supposed to be balanced, I feel like there is an imbalance. Let's clarify it. This is for Aquarius. Was this the imbalance? Queen of Cups reversed. But your card is clarified by the King of Cups. So you the king or you the queen? Just saying. Because this is essentially saying that you know what your emotions are. Like the King of Cups, he's comfortable in his emotions. Notice how he's in the middle of the fucking seat. The queen, on the other hand, is at the shoreline. She's like, listen, I'm good over here. I don't need to be that deep. I'm straight. Especially with her being reversed too, like she can be kind of irrational, but she's more of an emotionally imbalanced queen than anything else when she's reversed. This is not about mental irrationality. This is about just being like doing too much emotionally. Somebody is. I mean, not for nothing. You got the Two of Cups, and your clarifier was the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And this is the imbalance that I was feeling, because it feels imbalanced. Even though it's the two, it still feels like it's uneven. Look. And this is you, not for nothing. For some of you could be detaching, because look, you got the Queen of Cups reversed, and you have the Nine of Wands reversed, essentially saying, yo, bro, I'm so fucking tired. I am tired. And I don't want to fight anymore. This is my final decision. Final decision. And with the Eight of Wands, you're more than likely communicating that and sending it out to other people. With the Sun card, I feel like you're realizing whatever it is, or unearthing or digging up whatever it was that was hidden, especially after or during the eclipse. You got the sun and the moon right next to each other, y'all. Like, come, what are we doing? Death card reversal is like, okay, so now that you know what's hidden and how deep that shit is, what you gonna do about it? For some of you, you could seek therapy. Some of you could seek some type of counsel. It doesn't have to be a therapist per se, but I feel like this was a relationship, and at this point, if you're still in it, you're now focusing more on self-love. If you're not in it, then you left it. I mean, you know what I mean? If you left it already, you're definitely giving this cup to yourself, but you're still healing. This king does not fucking fool me, especially with her here. Your next card placement is how Saturn retrograde is affecting you. He's making you look at shit, man. Five of Cups is like, damn, I'm sorry I did this. I kind of regret that. Damn, I'm disappointed in this shit. Damn, I didn't like that. Damn. Essentially what he's making you do is look at where you fucked up. What did you learn? So now what you gonna do differently? Because that's what Saturn is about. Like, he's the task, what the fuck do they call it? The task master planet. Yeah, that's him. And so some of you are looking at your past decisions, your past actions, and with this eye, you're more than likely looking at it with the third eye. That goes back to this card. Or it's being shown to you with the third eye, but you have to be willing to receive the messages in order for you to really move forward and grow the way you need to, Aquarius. How is Saturn? Your next card. Okay. Your next card is Four Cups card. 4 cup cards? It's a 5-card spread. Just saying. So, excuse me. Your next card is how Saturn retrograde is helping you. So, it's affecting you by making you look at all this shit. Or it may not even be making you look at it, but you're realizing where you fucked up. Or where you're not necessarily happy, or you're disappointed, or maybe there were certain things in your life that you thought you overcame or learned, or, and you realizing, shit, I still got some work to do. However, the way he's helping you is helping you to, for some of you, it's about commitments. I heard commitment. For others of you, it's more about what makes you happy, and doing that or engaging in that wholeheartedly and unapologetically. I also feel like you're finding more joy in things that make you happy, essentially. not sweating the small shit, and being content with what you have. And if not, striving for more. I have one card to clarify. 3 Pentacles. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again. Okay, so this makes me feel like, okay, you're realizing where you fucked up, but you're also realizing what you didn't and where you did well, and how you can kind of, I don't want to say still follow the same blueprint, but kind of use the skeleton of that to move forward in overcoming this 5 of Cups, essentially. So yeah, I fucked that up, but this came out of it, or this didn't work out too well. I'm going to tweak it. This worked out really well. I'm going to see what I did well there so I can kind of apply some of those lessons here. Here's the thing though. Because this is how Saturn is helping you. So why you doing all this? This is not about regrets. You can be disappointed, which is probably making you work harder. But if this has something to do with this person right here, this is not something that was supposed to be at all, honestly. With the look, it's making you realize, yeah, okay, this is another storyline I'm here. For some of you, you're realizing that whatever this union was, because this was a union, you have some regrets, but you also know that it taught you certain things, especially about yourself. And you see homegirl right there. I feel like a lot of you are way more comfortable in your own skin now. 5 of Cups, Page of Wands reversed. Like, you're regretting that you moved into it so quickly and now it's over, essentially. And with the King of Pentacles reversed, it's like there was never any real stability there. So why? It's almost like, why am I crying over this spilt milk? And the universe, aka Saturn, well, maybe not aka, via Saturn, is showing you this with the 2 of Cups and Temperance reverse. It's like, you know it now. Like, you know it for real now. And if you don't know it right this second, Aquarius, you's gonna know between now and January. Like, damn, I was hoping for this, but let me heal first and then maybe I could get it. I gotta move past this shit first. That is correct. That is correct. And leave it all the way behind. All the way behind. Your next card placement is how Saturn retrograde is challenging you. Page of Cups reversed. So, you fucking with somebody else? Another fuckboy? Fucker? Someone who... This person is a fucking liar. First of all, for some of you, this person is appearing or presenting themselves as one way when in actuality they're another. For others of you, though, this person, this might not even be a person. This could be a relationship that's not really gonna go anywhere, which takes us back to this page again. Hello. This takes us back to the page again, and that's the challenge. It's helping you by giving you this relationship. If this is something that's been fairly new, or around the time he went retrograde, or whatever the fuck, either way, he's making you realize, hey, it's short-lived, but look at what I'm teaching you. Hey, this is the challenge, though. You want more from this, and you know you can't get it, so what you gonna do about it? You gonna take your lessons and go, or not? Because I really feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of trying to make this page be a king. This takes time, though. It takes work and it takes steps. Have you realized that yet? Aquarius, have you realized it yet? Alright. We's gonna clarify. Come here, one card to clarify. Shit. Like I said. Y'all are trying to make this shit grow, but you can't nurture this. This is not something to be nurtured. nor is this something to be tied down. With the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you can't tie this person, situation, this creative project. This is not something to nurture. This is not. This is the challenge. You're gonna want to put so much love and energy and attention into this shit. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. What you have to do is take the lessons and get the fuck out of Dodge. Eight of Swords reversed, that's right. The Sun is essentially saying, look, we have to show you something. Is you gonna see it or not? Look, you got the same cards again. Moving right along. Your last card placement is the most likely outcome. As a result of Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and then Capricorn, you have the Queen of Swords, and she is reversed. So, you're going to cut this shit out of your life. You're going to learn a lot, but it's going to make you sad. And for some of you, and it's not even an emotional sad though, Aquarius, because, hello, it's the Queen here. Your Queen. So there's that. The Queen of Swords is mental. Cups are emotional. You went through all the emotions in the spread. Even one of your fucking wild cards for crying out loud was a cup. But your outcome? It's all you, baby. So even though you may feel like your feelings are hurt and you're lonely or you're sad or in all honesty, those feelings are up here. They're not here. That's just what it is. Another thing, too, is with the Queen of Swords reverse, some of you need to be careful that you don't become bitter. You come into the spread as the King of Cups. That's good shit. But you start to leave Queen of Pentacles, and then you leave in completely as the Queen of Swords reverse, essentially saying that, you know, even though you started off all loving and happy and shit, this could change you into someone else if you allow it to. You don't have to, right? Fucking right. Let's clarify it. I heard angry, mean, bitter, vile, Lord. Can I have 3 cards to clarify the most likely outcome as a result of Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and Capricorn?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Shut your mouth.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Excuse me. Yes, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. This is even better. Okay, so it'll make you sad, but you're gonna do what needs to be done. Learn the lessons, cut the shit out, and essentially elevate to this. It's good shit, Aquarius. Your clarifiers. Just this. Because you're realizing, I gotta stop doing this shit to myself. It's time. You're right. And look at this. You got 2, 3, and 4. Well then. 2 of Swords. This one actually came out face down, but they was like, yeah, flip that bitch over. So we flipped it over. 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, essentially saying, I am going to be truthful with myself, even if it hurts with the Queen of Swords reversed. I'm going to heal with the 3 of Swords reversed, and the 4 of Swords is, bitch, I'll be back. And I also feel like, because your 4 of Swords is reversed, like the 4 of Swords is about a respite. Like, you need to chill. I need to unplug. I need to not be around humans. I don't want to fuck with social media. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's the 4 of Swords. When it's reversed, though, like, you're coming out of that. And so I feel like over the next, this is July, 5 months? 6 months. Excuse me. Over the next 6 months, you're going to go through all of this. All of it. If you're not already feeling all the feels, wait for it, yo. You're going to be going through all of this, and eventually you will get to this King of Swords, where you will essentially be cutting this shit out of your life that no longer serves you, being honest with it, not fighting for something that it's not doing anything for you. So what the fuck are you doing? Oh, and that's essentially what you're going to be saying to yourself, like, bro, like, what are you doing? I need more stability in my life. I'm making a decision, clear-headed decision to not, to even though you want this stability, you're not going to allow it to take away from you. And you're going to take what you want from the beginning as opposed to just going with the flow. And any type of any way of thinking that you were stuck in, again, that rut, that mental rut, emotional rut, whatever rut you were in, you're getting the fuck out of that. You're like, listen, it doesn't serve me. I finally uncovered it, and I'm out of here, man. We're not doing this shit anymore. This is good. This is good, Aquarius. Excuse me. So essentially, you're going to be balancing out your karma. That's what Saturn retrograde is going to be doing for you. And it's not good. It might be a little painful, y'all. I'm going to tell you that straight up. It might be a little painful. Journaling will help. Counseling will help. We got a lot of kings here. You have one queen here, but this queen I feel is you. And I really feel like for some of you, this could be your shrink, therapist, brother, sister, uncle, father, mother, whoever. That's pretty much that, y'all. So, I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share the shit out of it. Olet. Thank you again to those of you who have been donating to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you'd like to donate again, the link is below. And if not, no pressure. If you have not donated but you've been thinking about it, again, hit that link below. And again, if not, y'all, no fucking pressure. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit us up for a personal session. And that's that. And that's pretty much that. Don't forget to tell a friend, about Joy Kimberly. And don't let people get used to treating y'all like shit. Toodles. What you gonna do for me?